Good evening, good evening, everyone, esteemed speakers, faculty members, and the audience. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the Industry Connect Plenary Session-II on the theme Future of Innovative Automation, organized by the IEEE KIT Student Branch. This session is a part of our ongoing endeavor to strengthen the bridge between industry and academia, creating a platform where ideas meet experience and learning meets innovation. Today, we'll explore the dynamic and fast evolving world of automation, a field that continues to redefine industries, technology, and human interaction. We are truly honored to have with us distinguished speakers and experts joining us virtually from the industry and also our eminent speakers as the faculty members for this evening. Dr. Chitralekha Jaina, Associate Professor, School of Electrical Engineering, KIT deemed to be University. Dr. Subhashri Kundu, Associate Professor, School of Electrical Engineering, KIT deemed to be University. Ms. Sheetal Zimane, Startup Owner, Gargi Automated and Robotic Gadget Industries Private Limited. And Dr. Shubhakanta Swai, Associate Scientist, ProTech Solutions India Private Limited. We extend our warm welcome to all of them and express our sincere gratitude for their valuable presence and time. Let us now begin the technical session on future of innovative automation. We'll hear from our industry professionals joining us virtually. I request Ms. Sheetal Zimane ma'am, founder of Gargi Automated and Robotic Gadget Industries Private Limited, to share her insights with us.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम शीतल है। आप सुन पा रहे? आई एम क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
मैं एक स्टार्टअप शुरू की हूँ जो कि मेडिकल से रिलेटेड है, जिसमें हम जो दिव्यांगजन हैं या बेड रिडन पेशेंट्स हैं, बुजुर्ग हैं जिनका मोबिलेशन में जिनको प्रॉब्लम होता है या जिनको दूसरों पे ज़्यादा डिपेंड रहना पड़ता है, हर छोटी-मोटी चीज़ के लिए, उनके लिए हम असिस्टिव टूल्स बना रहे हैं। जिसमें मुझे आपके जो इनोवेटिव ऑटोमेशन की बहुत हेल्प लेनी पड़ती है। जबकि हम जो इस वक़्त पढ़े थे, उस वक़्त हमें एकेडेमिया में इतना सारा चीज़ सिखाया नहीं गया था, तो हमें एक पल ऐसा लगता है कि हमें दोबारा से कॉलेज जाके ये सब कुछ सीखना पड़ेगा। जिसमें आप जैसे कॉलेजेस के थ्रू जो हमें इन्क्यूबेशन मिलता है, उसमें हमें हेल्प होती है कि हम जो अभी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है या रोबोटिक्स है, इनको या आईओटी को अपने मतलब प्रोडक्ट के साथ कैसे जोड़ें, जिसके लिए इनक्यूबेशन हमें बहुत हेल्प करता है। और आप जैसे स्टूडेंट जो अभी सीख रहे हैं, उनके लिए इसमें काफ़ी मतलब ऑप्शंस हैं, या आप बोल सकते हो कि आगे आपके लिए बहुत सारी फैसिलिटीज़ अवेलेबल हैं। हम अभी बहुत जगह पे अटक रहे हैं। हम अभी मतलब जैसे कि हम मार्केट में हैं, हम जानते हैं कि ये प्रोडक्ट हमें चाहिए, ये प्रोडक्ट बनाया जा सकता है। इसका अभी कस्टमर्स को या पेशेंट्स को ज़रूरत है, लेकिन हम उसको मार्केट में ला नहीं पा रहे हैं, क्योंकि जो इनोवेशन है, इनोवेशन इतना अच्छे से मतलब हो नहीं पा रहा है, क्योंकि हमारे पास उसका जो एजुकेशन ट्रेनिंग है, वो कम पड़ रही है। लेकिन आप जैसे स्टूडेंट्स अगर हमारे साथ जुड़ जाए, मार्केट में हमारे साथ मिल जाए, तो हमें इसका बहुत हेल्प हो सकता है। जैसे मैंने ये जो प्रोडक्ट बनाया है, इसमें मैंने कोशिश किया है कि बेड रिडन पेशेंट्स को बाय ऐप या वॉइस के यूज़ से वो अपने बेड को व्हीलचेयर में कन्वर्ट कर सके, या जो चल नहीं पा रहे हैं, वो रोबोटिक्स के मतलब हेल्प से अपने लिए एक जो एआई के माध्यम से जो हम उनके लिए असिस्टिव टूल्स बना रहे हैं। जैसे हाथ नहीं चल रहा है, तो उनके लिए हमने हाथ बनाया है जो कि आपके मसल पावर्स के और उनकी मेमोरी से, मसल मेमोरी से, मुझे थोड़ा माफ़ कीजिएगा क्योंकि मैं ये टेक्निकल वर्ड्स थोड़े मुझे प्रॉब्लम करते हैं, तो आप समझ सकते हो। तो उसके माध्यम से वो अपनी जो मूवमेंट है, वो एक नेचुरल मूवमेंट की तरह से कर पाए। उनको ऐसा ना लगे कि हम दिव्यांग हैं, हम किसी से कम हैं और हम पिछड़ के रहना चाहिए और हर बार हमें दूसरों पे डिपेंड रहना चाहिए। इसमें हमें क्या होता है कि हम जब पढ़ रहे थे हमारे पास इतने ऑप्शंस नहीं थे, इतना फ्री मतलब एजुकेशन नहीं था। अभी मुझे कुछ ज़रूरत है तो मैं ऑनलाइन भी जा सकती हूँ या किसी इंक्यूबेशन मतलब कॉलेज में जाऊँ तो भी बहुत सारी जगह पे हमें इन्फॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल रहता है। पहले ये नहीं था, पहले ऐसे था कि अगर आप आर्ट साइड में गए हो तो आप उसी को पढ़ना है, मेडिकल में गए हो तो सिर्फ मेडिकल में ही पढ़ना है। तो अभी और दूसरी बात है कि भारत में अ, जो हमारी सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी है या मेडिकल फील्ड्स है या आपके रोबोटिक्स है, इसमें बहुत जगह स्कोप है जिसमें कि काम हो सकता है। जो हमने मतलब एज अ फील्ड में हम काम कर रहे हैं तो हमें पता है यहाँ यहाँ पे हम और इनोवेशन करके हम इसको आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं। लेकिन उसके लिए अभी तक हमारे पास रिसर्च नहीं हुए हैं या इनोवेशंस नहीं हुए हैं। तो हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि आप जैसे स्टूडेंट्स के साथ जुड़ के उसमें हम कुछ बना पाए, हमारे ऑलरेडी जो असिस्टिव टूल्स हैं उनको और इम्प्रूव कर पाए। थैंक यू, मैं इतना ही अभी कहना चाहूंगी।
Thank you very much, ma'am, for that inspiring and informative talk. Next, we welcome Dr. Subhakanta Swai, Associate Scientist at TrueTech Solutions India Private Limited, to share his thoughts with us. So now I would like to invite Dr. Shubhashri Kundu ma'am to share her insights with us.
Good evening to everyone. Am I audible? So very good evening to one and all present here. So very good evening to one and all present here. It's a very honored opportunity for me to be present here as an in the um, one of the member of plenary session 2, whose topic is very much interesting for me. And as I have done very few work in this area, so it was a very nice to hear from Sheetal ma'am, so who is the entrepreneur in this field, and she is doing an commendable initiative in the medical field. She is providing some solutions to the uh, people who are disabled. So I would like to focus on a particular topic of industrial robotics, which is commendable in case of service field as well as the industrial field also. So the name is collaborative robotics. So that is a new era in the industrial robotics that we all know. So as the students are here, so I have prepared my presentation, little bit informative regarding that basics of robotics also. And so there is a small outline that like introduction to robotics, collaborative robotics, its sensors and safety process, and definitely the robots, what is the condition in the market also. Uh, it's not working actually. Okay, fine. So basically the students who are present here, actually the Madam Sital ma'am and Chitralakha ma'am is already aware of it. So those who are the listeners to this talk, I would, for them, see that it is a kind of electromechanical device which should have these three features like reprogrammable, multifunctional, sensible to the environment. So, like what is the robot can do? That what is the robot can do? That one can be a manipulator, so which will do some job, assigned job, as well as it can be certain legged robots or wheeled robot that we know they are performing in so many areas. It may be military, it may be industrial area, so many areas they are applicable. So there are some surface robots also who are talked about, like we are talking about drones or underwater vehicle. So these are the different areas where we could contribute in terms of automation, in terms of robotics. So basically, this what the robot want to do, like which is dangerous for human being, that we want to do by a robot, basically, like cleaning of the nuclear chamber, nuclear power plant chamber, like that. So which is very dangerous for human being, as well as the certain repetitive jobs that are not to be done by the human being, like kind of a welding, drilling, pick and place, which are very repetitive job that we are doing in the industry. And not only industry, service industry is also service area, which is our day-to-day life. So that there also we are doing this kind of repetitive job. And definitely that whatever is the manual task that human doesn't want to do, so that one can be done by the robot, basically. So we can conclude with a basic of the robot, like what are the basic elements of the robot should have, like workspace, mechanical structure, sensor, and main thing is the electronic unit. Okay, and another one is that is called the main the processor and the actuators. Okay, so these are the five areas that are distributed or that are the different components of a robotic system. So we have a very common robots in our day-to-day life, like a vacuum cleaner. Okay, so why this is a robot system? Because the vacuum cleaner is a device which, when it is a switch on, when it is having the battery, so it will work within a workspace within our room. Some mechanical structure it has some sensors, it has to detect the obstacles, it has to detect the dirt, it has to detect the different angles. So definitely it has some sensors and it has some processing unit. Otherwise it's actuator that who is collecting the dust, that cannot be done. So it is a very common example to our day-to-day life. That is a kind of a service robot, we can say, that are called the vacuum cleaner. So under this robotic system, so we can divide three major part. One is the mechanical part, another is the sensor system, another is the control part, or we can say the processor or the brain part. So this sensor part is also containing the different types of sensor. First thing is that the robot should have some internal sensors. That internal sensors who can give the data about the robot structure, angle, position, velocity, acceleration, torque, so many things are there within a robot. Apart from that, the robot needs to interact with the environment. With the environment, it can have a lot of data from the environment. So where the obstacle is positioned, where it should go, where is the goal, so many things are there what we can take as an input to the system. So basically, in case of robotics, we can have this two side. One is called that industrial robot, another is called the service robot for us. So we will focus more on the industrial robot today, as the topic is towards the future innovation of the robot. So main top part of this industrial robot is your mechanical structure, which will contain the actuator and sensor both. Another is the control system one. So under this mechanical structure, again, we will have this kind of a support structure. That is your wrist, actuate, and another is the actuator part, sensor part that we have already discussed. So I'm not repeating. So, and is the control system is also there, which is major part is done by the AI now. So that interface with the operator, trajectory planning, real-time control of joint motion. So everything we are doing in the coding, through coding. So which is nothing but your code which is used in the Arduino or Raspberry Pi. Okay. So these are the some processors that we can say which has to be coded first. And after that, it will be installed in the robot. So these are the different applications of industrial robot that we can have a just a quick review of it. Like it can be done with the transport, it can be done with the handling of materials, pick and place, loading, unloading machines, like that. Okay. So these are the some measuring units are also covered under this robot, like dimension test, profile detection. So there are so many things are there, spot welding and everything. So there are some examples of industrial robot, like one famous robot is there that is called Puma. So these robots are designed with different degrees of freedom. So whenever we are talking about the robot, the degrees of freedom is also important. Another one is very famous one that is called the SCARA robot. So there are so many applications are there of the SCARA robot. So gradually we are going to the turn that is the main objective of this topic, that is called the collaborative robot, and why this topic is coming. Thing is that nowadays we are saying that AI will replace the manpower, AI will replace the workforce, and human will be jobless. Robots are taking the place of the human being. So now the concept is robot will not be alone, it will be collaborative. We will do a collaborative job. Without human, if the only the robot will doing the task, so then in that case your automation must be 100%. So to reaching the 100% automation, it is very much risky for the humankind. So to save our humankind, we can reduce our automation level, degree of automation, percentage of automation, and also we can go towards the collaborative task between human and the robot. So here we can see that if we bring together the potential of human and the robot, the capabilities of complete the task in a semi-automated manner, it is impossible to achieve the fully automatically. So that one is needed. Like we are talking about the robotic surgery. So robotic surgery is possible, doesn't possible without the interference of any doctor. Doctors are the specialist, robots are doing the surgery, but thing is that without doctor instruction it cannot be possible. So we can take an example of robotic surgery that can be an example of collaborative robot task. So this one is leading towards a smart factory, definitely. So here is the different types of interaction of industrial robot with the human being, that is called the co-robot. We can see from here that is the separation between human, robot and human, coexistence between robot and human, cooperation between robot and human, and the collaboration between the robot and human. So these are the certain areas that we require to be covered. So to coexistence between the robot and the human being. So these are the certain features we have. And here is the evolution of co-robot we can see from this history part. So that KUKA, ABB, that Famulus, IRB6, these are the 1973 robot companies they have started. And this co-robot we have started from 1996. So first it has been introduced by the KUKA, and later it has been taken care by the Universal Robotics. So these are the big companies who are providing us the different types of industrial co-robot with different features and the perfections. So here is a comparison between the industrial and collaborative robots. So definitely the collaborative robots are more safe than the normal traditional one, because the traditional one we are think that if once it is programmed, it cannot be stopped, or if we want to stop, the whole system has to be stopped. We cannot interfere within its work. But in case of collaborative robot, the human and robot both will be doing the operation in a collaborative manner. So robot will listen to human, human also observe the robot action. So as per the human instruction, the robot will do each and every moment. It is a kind of a online interaction. just like we are doing the online interaction in the online platform. So we can interact, we can do the questions. So like that, we are engaging ourselves. So similar way, we are engaging with the robot task. So then it will be an collaborative robot. So here is a certain comparison, or we can say that how this flexibility and the productivity can be increased with the operation of the collaborative and automation. So we can see from the figure that how if one task has been done by the human being only, it is very much tedious. But if we have some collaboration of automation, so definitely it will be more helpful for us. So here are the different types of sensors that we are using for collaborative robot. Why we are using? Because it is interacting with the robot. Humans are interacting with the robot. So human safety is the first concern for us. So definitely we have to go with some typical sensors, or the you can say the next generation sensors, to provide that level of safety. So to ensure the safety without physical barriers, so we record some kind of non-contact switches, safety laser scanners, force and torque sensors. So these are integrated within the robot. So these sensors importance are very much crucial for this collaborative robot, as it is directly interacting with the human being. And here we have certain different system, different sensors also. So safety is the main concern we have. And here it is the security features of the collaborative robot that we have to maintain when we are designing some robot. Companies are designing some collaborative robots. So these are the different types of robot, collaborative robot, based upon the safety features. So like when there are, see that there is a question of motion of robot as well as the motion of human being. So in the first case, the human, when human is entering the robot area, the robot workspace, the robot will be still, it will not move. In the second case, with the human touch, the robot will try to move. And in case of the third case and fourth case also follow the different cases, right? When your the system is working, the robot is working, at that time whether the human will be still, or it can go both with the human in the same speed. So these are the different cases we have of the different types of robot. So this slide is little bit more informative about the online programming part, because when we are talking about this collaboration, so definitely when we are touching the robot, or we are interfacing between the task of the robot, so at that time this online interaction is more important. So here are certain techniques are there, like teach pendant, lead through programming. So in the lead through programming, we have the passive LTP, active LTP with sensors, and the sensorless LTP. So these are the certain features, or we can say certain characteristics, when we are dealing with that co-robot. So definitely the market of co-robots are booming, and with the traditional robots are have taken the market, definitely, but the co-robots are also gradually, they are increasing, their growth is there. So it is not included the 24 data, up to 23 I have taken the data. So they are taking the market, and gradually they will be helpful for the humankind. And these are the some companies who are generating the co-robots, like Universal Robot. Here is another one is ABB Umi. So Umi stands for you and me. So definitely they are looking like two human hand, and they are working with the interaction between the human and the robot. Here it is some mobile collaborative robots. So like who can move, who can change their place. So that is some mobility has been added to it. So the company is Kuka, Omeran, and all this. So these are the some humanoid robots are also available nowadays. So basically this, whenever we are talking about this collaborative robotics, it is providing or satisfying all the features of industry 4.0. It is incorporating all the technologies under the industry 4.0. So without that we cannot move forward. So whatever be the technology like AI, IoT, big data, that is like simulation, augmented reality, additive manufacturing, everywhere, cloud computing, cybersecurity, every technologies of Industry 4.0 are included within the collaborative robotics, and definitely it will satisfy or it will enhance the feature of Industry 4.0 so that we can reach towards the Industry 5.0. So these are the common applications of collaborative robots that we are normally doing, like in case of industry, like pick and place, packaging, manufacturing, uh, assembly task, test, quality control, every work of the industry. So thank you for patience. I think I have talked too much. It is beyond the time. So anyone having any questions can please ask. Thank you, madam. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, Shital, madam. Anyone, any questions? Please ask. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Over to Lipsha.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your insightful words and thoughtful perspectives. Next, I invite Dr. Chitralekha Jaina, madam, to share her expertise.
Good evening, all the panelists. Good evening, all of you, all the students. Uh, I will definitely thank Garge Madam for joining us in this plenary session, and she is doing wonderful in her job. Thinking about the disabled persons, creating a space in the world, how to live. Thank you very much, madam, for this innovative idea. I think, madam, you are audible to you. Am I audible
Yes,
to
ma'am.
you? Okay, okay. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank you.
So I will briefly discuss about this topic. Yes. 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 So today's topic, future of innovative automation. So very briefly, I will discuss. And finally, I will, whatever questions you will be asking, I do not know, but I will be asking some questions at the end. So I will be briefly discussing about the introduction, the significance of automation in the industrial sector. There are different key trends shaping the future of industrial automation, automation in various sectors. What are the benefits of the innovative automations? What are the challenges ahead and the conclusion? So very briefly, I will be discussing all these points. So now coming to the introduction, this automation uses technology to perform tasks with minimal human intervention. So all of you know all these things, from industrial machines to AI-driven systems. It has evolved very rapidly. Now the future focus is intelligent. We should have an intelligent system, connected and sustainable automation. Now coming to the significance of the automation in the industrial sector, it has become a cornerstone of the modern manufacturing industry. So main significance of the automation in the industrial sector is we want a system which is fully automated. Now, as madam has already told, I will add something with madam. Now, I do not know, all of you have heard what madam was telling about the which system. I will ask Smita, which system madam was discussing? Yes. Collaborating robots with human. What is that system? Madam has very briefly told about this system. So I will tell one story related to this, what madam was discussing, then we will proceed ahead. So actually, my sister is staying in America. Nearby her house, one doctor, he was from Jammu and Kashmir. He's a very young doctor. He's a great specialist at the in that hospital is within top 8. Very young doctor within 35 to 30 years. So some few days before, he was driving a car, and that was from Tesla. It's near 2 crores of rupees, and he was coming from his hospital to his house. On the way, it was a fully automated car, driverless car. And what happened, I do not know. In the early morning, there was a huge cry around their house, and my sister went there and saw that the car unfortunately has hit another car. It was a fully driven car, fully automated, and he died. Yes. Huh? You know that incident? Yes, yes, yes. That's what I wanted to ask. That everyone that so the system is so after that inquiry is happening till now they have not got. They have gone to their family has gone to Tesla and they asked what is actually the problem. Initially, Tesla denied that he has done suicide. He has done suicide. Till now, I do not know. I have not taken the information very recent, but they denied. No, this cannot happen unless he has done the suicide. Though here the question I will put it to you, where is the problem? Where is the problem? If the system is fully driven, whether it is safe or human intervention is required. Understood? That's what madam was discussing about the details. Okay. So why I discuss this is just to make you aware what is happening at least. Okay. So the key trends shaping the future of industrial automation is the Internet of Things and the connected device, artificial intelligence and machine learning, the collaborative robotics. Madam told the collaborative robotics very detailed, very nicely. Then AR and VR, that is augmented reality and virtual reality. Then additive manufacturing, that is 3D printing, cyber security and data protection. Okay. So automation in various sectors like in manufacturing, healthcare, agriculture, transportation, home automation. So these are the automation in the various sectors. Then the benefits of the innovative automations, we are having increased efficiency and productivity, enhanced safety and accuracy, reduction in cost and human errors, promote sustainability through energy optimizations. Then different challenges ahead, job displacement and workforce reskilling. So here one question is coming to your mind always, because most of the students are taking computer science and you are very much afraid that whether AI will replace our job or not. What is your answer to this question? Yes, you can answer. Yes. 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 Okay. So he has approached the answer. Yes. Any other students you can. I have come to an end because why I am telling you, because you are most of you are from third year or final year. So you are very much afraid whether after 2 3 years or 4 years whether the AI will replace the job. They will be also creating the new ones. Understood? So this question you need to answer. Clear? You have to find out the answer whether you have to analyze whether actually AI will replace the job or there is sustainability or more jobs will be created. Understood? So a big no that AI will replace the job. Clear? At the same time, it will be more jobs will be created. Okay, you have to be developing the AI skills. Clear? So that is one thing I want to tell you. Conclusion is the future of automation is intelligent, collaborative, and sustainable innovation. Innovation and human creativity will drive the next way of progress. Automation empowers humans, it does not replace them. This is my main conclusion of this session. Thank you, all of you. Yes, it will be according to the demand from the users, from the society. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that highly informative thoughts. We now move on to the interactive segment of this session. Our student representatives, Mr. Anshuman Dash and Mr. Sivansh Negi, will now engage with our distinguished speaker to delve deeper into the topic. Now I invite Mr. Anshuman Dash to pose his questions to the panelists.
Thank you so much, teachers. That was really a great and inspiring presentation. We truly appreciate your words. So, my question is to Sheetal ma'am. What are the main challenges faced while implementing automation in healthcare?
हम्म, सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज ये है कि जो गैप है प्राइस और टेक्निक, हमारे पास बहुत सारी टेक्निक्स इंडिजिनियस नहीं है जो हमें बाहर से लानी पड़ती है। जैसे मोबिलिटी के बहुत सारे एड्स हैं जो हमारे यहाँ पे अवेलेबल नहीं है और हम जो बाहर से मंगाते हैं वो बहुत हमारे मतलब पॉकेट से बाहर हो जाता है और उसके लिए हमारे मतलब हम उन्हें अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते और हमारा एक जो इंडियन जुगाड़ू टाइप है ना कि जो मतलब बहुत ही हाई लेवल पे जो क्या बोलते हैं टेक्निक यूज करके बनाया जाता है विदेशों में, उनको जब हम यहाँ मंगाते हैं तो वो हमारे लिए मतलब प्राइस भी ज्यादा होता है, मेंटेनेंस के हिसाब से भी थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है। उसको हम बहुत सस्ते में अपने यहाँ पे भी बना सकते हैं, लेकिन उसकी एक्सपर्टीज हमारे पास नहीं है। हमारे पास उतने ट्रेन बोल सकते हैं स्किल वर्कर्स नहीं है या फैसिलिटीज नहीं है, तो उसको यहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंट करना बहुत मुश्किल है, मतलब थोड़ी मुश्किल पड़ रही है अभी। मिल नहीं रहे हैं या रोबोटिक्स के लिए जो हमें जैसे कोडिंग वगैरह हो गया उसके लिए थोड़ा सा मुश्किल आ रहा है। ये मतलब मेरे सामने तो अब तक यही प्रॉब्लम्स आए हैं।
तो मैम फ्यूचर में इंडिया में ये इम्प्लीमेंट हो पाएगा कभी, लाइक विद इन 10
देखिए
ईयर?
इसके लिए हम आप जैसे स्टूडेंट्स पे डिपेंड है कि वो अपने मतलब क्या बोलते हैं तरीके से कुछ इनोवेटिव कर सके ऑटोमेशन में, जो हमें एक देख के लगता है कि ये टेक्निक हमारे यहाँ पे भी होनी चाहिए जो बाहर में अवेलेबल। जैसे देखिए चाइना में देखिए हर छोटी चीज के लिए वो एक मशीन बना देते हैं, एक ऑटोमेशन कर देते हैं, एक रोबोटिक्स उनके पास होता है जो हमारे यहाँ पे अवेलेबल नहीं होता। अभी हो रहा है, अभी बहुत मतलब इम्प्रूवमेंट हो रहा है, लेकिन और थोड़ा होना चाहिए स्पीड।
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your explanation. It
थैंक
really
यू।
helped me to understand it better. Thank you. Now over to Lipsa.
Thank you, Anshuman. I hope you are clear with your answers. Next, I invite Mr. Shivansh Negi to put on his questions.
First of all, good evening, everyone, and thank you all the teachers. We really appreciate your valuable insights and the effort you put into your speech. So, my first question is for Shubhashri ma'am. How should organization support uh, employee whose role are being transformed or replaced by automation?
Am I audible? Yeah,
Yeah.
audible, I guess. So actually, when this people who are already involved in the robotics industry, they have certain rules and regulations already. Because when the robot has been involved, there is a one law is called, that is called Asimov's law. So there are three rules are there, so they have to follow that. Along with that, there are a lot of safety and security regulations rules are there, so that rules has to be followed by the industry when they are involving the robot in their work, in their different industrial work. Along with that, the people who are involving with the robot, they has to be trained well. They has to be that guideline must be there, and already the people who are trained, they are absorbing in the industry very quickly. And industry is also having some scarcity of trained people. That's why we have in throughout India we have developed so many skill centers. So to make the people more skilled with the robot and automation. So I think that is the solution is already. So definitely, the industries will provide more attention towards the your question that you have arised, that how the will be the guidelines or the rules for the human being who are involving with this robot job or interacting with the robot. Thank you.
My next question is for Sheetal ma'am. How does automation help in reducing errors in patient record management, medication dispensing, and diagnostic processes? Hello.
हाँ, मेरी आवाज आ रही है सब?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
अच्छा। अ, देखिए, मेरा सफ़र जो शुरू हुआ वो इसी मेन पेन पॉइंट से शुरू हुआ कि जब आपके पास एक बेड रिडन पेशेंट होता है, तो उसका जो केयर गिवर होता है, या तो आपके फैमिली मेंबर को अपना जॉब, करियर या अपनी पढ़ाई सैक्रिफाइस करके उनको घर पे रहना पड़ता है उसका ख़्याल रखने के लिए, या तो आपको स्किल केयर गिवर नहीं मिलते हैं। और ये मोस्टली प्रॉब्लम्स है जो बेड रिडन पेशेंट्स है या एजेड पर्सन्स है जो कि इमूवेबल है, जो अपने घर में पड़े रहते हैं, वो मोस्टली हमारे मिडिल क्लास फैमिलीज के लिए प्रॉब्लम्स है। यहाँ तक कि अगर आपका आईसीयू में पेशेंट है तो बहुत जगह पे हमने हॉस्पिटल्स में ये प्रॉब्लम सुना है कि उसका ठीक से केयर नहीं रखा जा रहा है। तो इसमें ऑटोमेशन हमें बहुत हेल्प कर सकता है। जैसे कि मैम ने बताया कि जो रिपीटेटिव जॉब्स हैं जो कि करेक्टफुली करने होंगे, जैसे कि पेशेंट की साफ सफाई करना या उनका जो मेडिटेशन है या उनका जो डाटा लेना कि उनका हार्ट बीट क्या है या उनका मेडिकल जो रिपोर्ट्स हैं उनको अपडेट रखना। इसके लिए वैसे तो आईसीयू में पेशेंट रहते हैं तो उनके लिए तो मशीनरीज है, वहां पे थोड़ा बहुत ऑटोमेशन है, लेकिन बाहर जो घर में है पेशेंट्स जो कि बहुत ज्यादा तादाद में, जो बेड रिडन पेशेंट्स है उसमें से 60% पेशेंट्स घर पे हैं सर। उनको अभी तक मतलब मेडिटेशन उतना नहीं मिलता है, उनका जो डाटा नहीं उतना अपडेट नहीं किया जाता है क्योंकि उनको प्रॉपर केयर देने के लिए ट्रेंड केयर गिवर्स नहीं है, या कोई ऐसा ऑटोमेशन नहीं है कि फैमिली मेंबर सोचे कि हमने ये रोबोट है, सोचिए हमने हमारा अभी एक कॉन्सेप्ट है कि हम एक केयर गिवर जो नर्सिंग सेक्टर में हेल्प कर सके, ऐसा रोबोट बनाए जिसमें कि उनको हम ये दे पाए कि पेशेंट्स को कितना देर में कैसे मेडिसिन देना है। इसके लिए हमें ऑटोमेशन बहुत हेल्प कर सकता है। ये सारा मतलब मेरा एक फेस किया हुआ रियल टाइम प्रॉब्लम्स है जिसमें कि मैं चाहती हूँ ऑटोमेशन को इंक्लूड करना। जी।
Thank you all the teachers for taking the time to address that question with such depth and clarity. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivansh. As we conclude this highly informative session, I take this opportunity to express a heartfelt gratitude to all our esteemed speakers for their valuable time, guidance, and expertise. I also thank our student moderators for conducting the interaction segment so effectively and to our audience for their active participation. Let us continue to innovate, collaborate, and contribute to the ever evolving world of automation. Thank you all for being a part of this session. We honor our faculty members with the certificates. Now I request Dr. Shubhashri Madam and Dr. Chitralekha Madam to honor our student representatives with the certificates.
Madam, we are audible. Sheetal ma'am.
Yes, sir, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Madam, thank you for joining. It's a nice experience for us to talk with you, to listen from you. बहुत अच्छा लगा आपका जो भी इनिशिएटिव है, जो भी आप कर रहे हो, डेफिनेटली कमेंडेबल। अगर पॉसिबल
थैंक
हो
यू, मैम।
तो फ्यूचर में थोड़ा सा कोलैबोरेट करने के लिए कोशिश करेंगे, क्योंकि हमारे पास स्टूडेंट्स हैं, दे आर एक्सट्रीमली एनर्जेटिक एंड ऑल्सो इनोवेटिव, दे हैव सर्टेन आइडियाज, तो वो अगर आपके काम में आएगा तो हम लोगों को बहुत अच्छा लगेगा।
एक्चुअली मैम आप एक्सपर्ट्स हो, आपसे मतलब बहुत चीजें मैं बोलते हैं व्याख्या में नहीं बिठा पा रही हूँ, उसको आपने शब्द दे दिए, जैसे को रोबोट, ये सब जो है, तो डेफिनेटली मैम आपसे मिलना चाहूंगी, आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखने लायक है। और ये रोबोटिक्स में आप लोगों का मुझे सहयोग रहे, कुछ मशीन्स है दिमाग में, जिनको बनाने के लिए आपकी डेफिनेटली मुझे हेल्प चाहिए होगी मैम। थैंक यू मुझे बुलाने के लिए और मेरी टूटी फूटी जो कल्पना है उसको सुनने के लिए थैंक यू।
That is practical. Practical. Oh.
प्रैक्टिकल है मैम पर मैं रख नहीं पाई लैंग्वेज में।
Thank
थैंक
you.
यू।
Thank you very much, madam. You are welcome to our
थैंक यू।
university whenever it is possible for you, madam. आप आइए
जी
university
जी मैम। थैंक
and
यू मैम।
showcase whatever you are doing. Our students will be inspired because you are doing a commendable job for the society, for the disabled person. So students will learn something. They will be motivated
जी
and be inspired also because most of the students are also wants to do some startup and being entrepreneur. Thank you. Thank you very
नाइस।
much.
थैंक यू मैम। थैंक यू।
हाँ Ma'am, we request you to wait for 2 minutes. We'll be showcasing you the certificate.
थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू। थैंक यू मुझे बुलाने के लिए।
Thank you, madam, for joining us.
थैंक यू।
A warm welcome to all of you to this special occasion organized as part of IEEE Day 2025. Today, we are truly honored to have with us Dr. Lashmidhar Pradhan, Manager in RF Optimization and SME at Reliance Geo Infocom Limited, Bhubaneswar, with years of expertise in wireless communication and network technologies. He brings valuable industry insights that bridge the gap between theory and real world application. The theme of today's talk is innovation and use case of wireless technology perfectly reflects how modern communication systems continue to revolutionize the way we live, learn, and connect. So, without further delay, let's extend a warm round of applause to our distinguished guest, Dr. Lakshmidhar Pradhan, and invite him to enlighten us with his words.
Hi, I'm audible. Yeah, good evening to all. And this forward, this back. My respected Sudhakar sir, and my respected Chinmay sir, and my seniors and friends. Uh, Thank you all, and welcome for today's session. Now in the world moving towards wireless technology, many innovations and many use cases. So in this race, India is the number one for innovations and its use cases in compared to rest of the world. Okay. Today our topic is how wireless technology started from 1G to 5G and beyond 5G. You know very well. In coming year, we'll see the use cases for 6G. Okay. Today, my session is basically links with how we are developing uh, standalone network in India. Okay. So yeah. So today we'll discuss spectrum. You know very well, if you are belonging to from RF background or communication background, you know frequency, then overview of wireline and wireless internet access, evolution and type of mobile technology standards, various mobile devices, specification available in the market, then practical use cases and applications, then mobile tower architecture and operation functions, key feature and functionality of 5G technology, then 5G testing and implementation in Odisha, then significance of 5G machine to machine communication. Okay, all the nine different subjects we'll discuss how we are implementing in Geo. See, before that, there are some governance body. Okay, how to monitor, how to give a license to any operator in India. So there is some governance body. First is DOT, called Department of Telecom. Then term Telecom Enforce and Telecom Enforce Resource Monitoring. Then COAI, that is Cellular Operator Association of India. This governance body will work between operator and government. Okay. Then operator and telecom equipment vendor. Okay. So in India, as you know, there are four various operators. One is Vodafone Idea. Earlier it was Vodafone independently and Idea independently. Now it is joint venture, that is Vodafone Idea. Second operator is Jio, Airtel and BSNL. Okay. In market, Jio is the last operator, joined for launching their network 2015. But earlier, Airtel, Vodafone Idea and BSNL was in the market player. Okay. So, as you know, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. So for every wireless device, wireless technology, we need frequency. So in Indian market, for 4G, the spectrum which are available in India, that is 850 band, 900 band, in 1800 band, 2100 megahertz band, 2300 megahertz band, and 2500 megahertz band. That means any operator wants to operate with 4G services in India, so they should take the license from DOT about all the frequencies. Okay. You know, currently we are launching 5G. For 5G, there is also spectrum, that is 0.7 gigahertz band, 3.4 gigahertz band, 6 gigahertz band, 27.5 gigahertz band. For LT, that is different spectrum license. For 5G, that is different spectrum license. Okay. So you compare to 4G and 5G, same frequency we can't use for 4G and 5G. For different technology, we use different frequency. Okay. That is defined by our TRI and DOT. Okay. By their governance, we are taking the license for the spectrum, then we operate. Okay. So as you know, there is two different governance working on your mobile operation. One is operator, other is vendor. So operator is nothing but he is selling the SIM cards and putting the towers. But vendor is that which is the manufacturing the towers. Okay. In India, so what are the operators? One is Jio, Airtel, BSNL, Idea and Vodafone. They are operator. That means they will sell the SIM cards. Okay. But you know, there is different towers are available in the market. The towers manufacturer companies are Tejas Network, Samsung, Nokia, Ericsson, Jetty, Huawei, Lucent, NEC, Altiostar and Mavenir. These companies are providing tower. So we are the operator, Jio. We purchase the tower from these vendors and we put any location and provide the services. Okay. So a vendor cannot provide the SIM card. Only operator can provide the SIM card, like Jio, Airtel, BSNL, and Vodafone Idea. They don't have own manufacturing equipments. They are purchasing equipment from these vendors. May it Ericsson, may it Jetty, may it Huawei, may it Altiostar. If you compare to Jio is using Samsung equipment. So any tower in India that is built by Samsung. For Airtel, any tower in India that is built by either Ericsson or Nokia. For BSNL, that is Jetty and Huawei. Okay. For first time in India, we are own manufacturing, that is called Tejas Network. That is own India, indigenous network of Tejas. First time of the world, India launching for as a vendor of telecom equipment. That is purely designed by BSNL. So any tower in 4G in India, that should be manufactured by Tejas unit, Tejas Network. Okay. So in world, there is 3 to 4 countries which are manufacturing the tower unit. India is the 5th country which now indigenous 4G and 5G equipment manufacturer. That is Tejas Network. See, so as you know, internet is oxygen, just like oxygen. Without internet, no any wireless device will work. Okay. So in world, what are the type of network available for wireless communication? You know, PSTN. Earlier we have landline phone BSNL, that is PSTN. Then WLL phone. You know, various locations which are very interior. They are putting some small tower and they are putting some Yagi antenna providing for voice call. That is WLL phone. Then FTTX, fiber to home. So dedicate fiber connectivity to your home. For wireless, mobile, Wi-Fi, and air fiber. Okay. Then UVR based air fiber. Then geo space fiber. First time introduced geo for satellite communication. For any remote area where we can't able to build up a tower, but through satellite we are giving services. So that is called geo space fiber. Then telemetry. During spacecraft session, they are using communication through telemetry. And deep space. When we are launching any satellite, when we are putting any space satellite, we need a communication. That is deep sea. Okay. And finally, satellite communication. That is a company called Starlink. You know very well, as Elon Musk. Okay. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 different type of technology now available in the world to provide wireless services. Okay, in world now all 11 type of internet service accesses without any wire, so available in world, and also all are available in the India also. Okay, all type of services also available in India. See, as per 3G, as you know, for mobile communication, there is a governance body that is called 3GPP, Third Generation Partnership Project, that is worldwide. So they will decide which frequency used for India, which frequency used for Australia, like this. So as for 3GPP, the mobile communication standard is called GSM standard, HSPA standard, HSPA plus standard, UMT standard, A standard, LT standard, and 5G standard. They are deciding 3GPP. As for 3GPP, we have to follow all the rule regulations under this license. So, as you know, mobile communication 1G started 1973. Okay, and 1983 we started 2G. 1993 we started 3G. 2003 4G. 2000 that means every 10 years we are launching with new technology. If you see the graph, so every 10 years we have launching a new technology. 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. The evolution gap is 10 years. We can say leap year of mobile communication is 10 years. Okay. So 2G penetration, at that time few people were accessing the 2G access. Not everybody in the India or world. That means at that time 30% population was covered with the 2G network. Okay. In 3G, that is around 60%. In 4G, that is around 80%. In 5G, the coverage and population coverage is 100%. Why? Because in case of 2G and 3G, so technology are like that, so that to build up a tower, it takes minimum 1 year. But nowadays, for a 5G, plug in and play. Just equipment, we put any location, it will automatically radiating, start the coverage radiating. So 5G and 4G definitely will cover 100% of the geography or 100% of the population. So as you know, for mobile communication, Martin Cooper was invented the mobile 1973. The Martin Cooper was the scientist who has designed our mobile phone in 1973. That is 1G. After that, we have to upgrade 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G. But Martin Cooper invented our mobile phone. Okay. So if you compare 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G, so basic difference between them is your throughput. When we are with the 2G, you have experience of kbps. Speed is in kbps. When it is 3G, so the speed of 3G is 1 Mbps or 2 Mbps. When we upgrade with the 4G, the speed around 10 to 15 Mbps. But when it is 5G, more than 100 Mbps. Okay. So as for technology, mobile also upgraded accordingly. So earlier the memory size of handset was KB, but now the mobile handset RAM minimum 6 MB and your hard disk minimum 256 Gbps. Why? Because multiple tasks we are performing in a single instance. At a time, downloading, uploading, all the functions we are performing in a single handset. So for processing multiple assets, multiple services, we need high memory capacity, then only it will be operated. So that's why the difference between 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G is handset capacity and our mobile speed. That is in the kbps to now it is gbps. See, so what are the mobile applications currently available in India and what are the use cases? You see, every sector there is wireless. Every sector we are implementing wireless because as you know, fiber providing up to 100 Mbps, but wireless provide up to 1 Gbps. That's why every sector now moving towards wireless communication. Easy deploy. Suppose this is kid college. Suppose you want to need 200 Mbps. First of all, our data center is in Baramunda. Okay, for provide 200 Mbps speed, we have to put fiber from Baramunda to kid college. You know what are the obstacle comes between to put the fiber. May it will take 30 days, but through wireless, no need any delay. On the same day, within half an hour, we provide the service of more than 200 Mbps. That's why now every sector and every function and every application moving towards wireless communication. So see, for human communication, voice, SMS, WhatsApp, video, all are now available in a handset. That means handset is operated with wireless and all the services available for a human being in mobile. Second, sports. You know, World Cup football, there was a football implemented by wireless AI to mark in which position ball was putted. So you know the wireless technology moving towards sports. Second, retail, Flipkart, then Amazon, Mintra, every location, every corner of the mobile phone is available. There people will be track and they will give us they will hand over your order. Okay, that is possible because of constant speed your mobile. Then fourth, healthcare. Healthcare. Tedalco is an application through which if you install that, he will guide you where is the free space to parking your vehicle. Now it is implemented Geo in different high metro cities. Okay. Then manufacturing. In manufacturing unit, temperature is the critical. To monitor temperature, we need sensor. That sensor will operate through wireless communication. Then financial sector. As you know, Phone Pay, Google Pay. We don't know. As you know, Phone Pay, Google Pay is not a bank sector. You know, SBI is a bank. But Phone Pay, Google Pay is not bank. But through this wireless technology, they are highest transaction in the India. Though SBI is a best bank, but per day transaction is high of Google Pay and Phone Pay. You imagine they don't have a single bank, but they are the best bank in the India because of only simple application. That application run over a wireless technology. Because of application, that means there is no need any infrastructure. Nowadays, we don't require any infrastructure to build off any bank or anything else. Through cloud computing, you know, Phone Pay, Google Pay, they are the third-party vendor. They put a software. Through this software, they are making highest transaction in the India. Okay. Then automobile. In automobile, Ford Pass application is there through which you can know what is the price, what is the engine, all the things you can monitor through this application. Entertainment. As you know, during IPL match, Jio put 400 crore users in a single application. Are you imagine? So you know कि cricket match or football match, it is designed for TV. But through small application, At the same instant, 4 crore people are connected to access the Geo TV to see the cricket match. You imagine how wireless technology work in different sector through a huge as a huge numbers. Okay. Then public transport, Ola, Uber, and Mobus. As you know, Ola, Uber, they don't have a single own car, single own bus, but now they are having highest transaction in the India because of small application, and that application run over wireless technology. That is your 4G and 5G. As operator provide uninterrupted data speed, that's why it is possible. Okay. Then public safety. You know, Rath Yatra, Kumbh Mela, they are using drone. That drone are operates through wireless technology, wireless high speed technology. Okay. Then agriculture. In agriculture, drone monitoring through wireless technology. Then renewable energy. As you know, every village, every town, and every high-rise building, they are put a solar panel. That solar panel will monitor through wireless SIM card, through which they are monitoring your current, your resource, everything through your wireless SIM card. Then robotics. Robotics also by all many applications are run over through wireless technology. Then mission critical services, grid management system, okay, is operate through wirelessly. Then drone monitoring, education during COVID. Okay, you know, during COVID pandemic situations, many of the offices are closed, but without hampering any work, we are working from home. Okay, through at that time Jio launches 4G. That's why it was possible. Without hampering any work activity, we are just book under a room, but we are performing our tasks remotely by hotspotting our mobile through internet. Okay. Then IoT, as you know, now every home applications are run over a single application through your mobile. That is IoT devices. They are monitoring wirelessly through wireless communication. So this indicates every sector fully automated because of 4G and 5G. Okay. So as we are talking about wireless technology, we should know how operator or how vendor are preparing our network. So you know there is a tower called BTS, our handset in our technology term called mobile station MS. Then multiple towers are monitoring through a common center that is called BAC, and that BAC has run over your requirement applications that is called MAC, and for voice call that is SGSN. Okay, through this we are monitoring entire network over a particular region or particular zone. Actually, this was the architecture of a 2G and 3G, but in case of 4G and 5G, nothing else. Everything are configured with your tower. No depend upon, you see, mobile, BTS, BAC, MAC, SGSN, GGSN. So there's a long process, authentic long process. But in case of 4G and 5G, everything through your antenna. They don't. That's why our 4G and 5G is super fast. No delay. Okay. So as we are talking about technology, mobile technology, what is the type of towers we are putted in the for public areas? You so see, if there's a tower just like this structure, we can say RTT, rooftop tower. Okay. If it is through ground based, they call GBT, ground based tower. Then some cases, you know, for Rath Yatra, for any crowded area, PM visit, at that time we don't have sufficient time. That's why we are put a vehicle. In that vehicle already every setup is there. That is called COW, sail on cow. There is a vehicle, already everything is installed. We just put it there, make a backward connectivity. Now side start operating. Okay. Then fourth one is called GBM. There is some certain locations where public not allow to make such type of infrastructure. So that scenario, there is a max-like structure, and we put it. So start mobile operation. How flexible 4G and 5G. Every location, every type of structure, of infrastructure, we can put it the tower. So inside the tower, there is different units. Okay. You know what are the services are readily available with our mobile phone, because already we experience all the services: multi calling, messaging, then file transferring, then multimedia services, then high speed internet. All the services are readily available with your handset, and also daily basis we are utilizing all the services. Now this is all about 4G. What about 5G? What are the main motto behind it to innovate 5G? First of all, very high data rate. Earlier, up to 4G, that is up to 100 to 200 Mbps. But in case of 5G, that is minimum 1 Gbps. So that's why we are retaining very high speed. Then very high capacity. Earlier, 100 to 200 capacity. Now it is 10 million subscriber per square kilometer. What is the capacity? Okay. Then very low latency. So the time taken to access the service only millisecond, 10 millisecond. Earlier it is 1 second, but it is under 10 millisecond. Suppose you search any site, or suppose you want to access any internet, it within 10 millisecond you will pop up the services. So that is called latency. Then low battery lifetime. You know, suppose you want to download 1 GB. Let's, in case of 2G, 3G, 4G, it will take around 10 minutes. That means up to 10 minutes your mobile is busy. But in case of 5G, to download 1 GB file, it will take 1 second or 1 minute. That means your mobile battery lifetime will be enhancing. Massive number of devices. So if you want in a single sector or in a single site, up to 1000 device can be connected. See, what are the benefits we will get in 5G? First of all, high experience throughput. Means earlier it was 100 Mbps, now it is 10x speed, means 1 Gbps. Earlier you take 1 second to access the service, now it is 10x times lesser than to access the service. Then spectrum efficiency. Earlier the spectrum was utilized by 30%, but in case of 5G, as we demand for high speed data speed, that's why 3x times it will be enhancing your spectral efficiency. Then capacity, as I told earlier, 100 to 200 user can be accommodated in a single site, but in case of 5G, up to 1000. If there is a single site, the site capacity will be 1000 subscriber can be accommodated per site. See some examples: enhancing mobile broadband, then mission critical services, driverless car, then massive use of internet of things. You see, 1 GB data can be downloaded within a fraction of second. Then AR, VR, augmented reality, all the things, camera are available, geo camera also available, geo spectacle also available to see different reality of things. Then fiber like performance, speed up to 1 Gbps, driverless car. So entire 5G application we are divided into 3 different groups. What is this? Ultra reliable low latency services like robotic operation, enhanced mobile broadband like your high download environment, then massive machine type communication. That means number of devices can be connected in a single node. So what are the flexibility in 5G? Spectrum flexibility, frequency bandwidth. What is this? Earlier we are limited with 2.5 gigahertz frequency. Now, mobile network will support every type of frequency, may it mm wave, may it gigahertz frequency, may it megahertz frequency, every type of frequency bandwidth mobile will support. Then cloud scale and virtualization. Mobile wireless technology now cloud native like GeoTV. Okay, cloud computing like your Paytm, PhonePe, all the cloud services are available in 5G. Then disaggregation. That means we run over a software, automatically that hardware will operate. Software defined services. That means every application now over a software. Auto scale up and auto scale down. So if there is huge number of subscriber, automatically capacity will be increased. If there is low subscriber, automatically it will compress the bandwidth. Carrier channel bandwidth. So earlier the bandwidth is available, it was fixed 180 kilohertz. Now it is depending upon your demand, depending upon your mobile demand, depending upon your mobile speed, automatically that bandwidth will be increased 180, 360, 360 into 2, 360 into 4, like this. Then modulation scheme. In world, up to 64 QAM was possible, but in case of 5G, so the modulation scheme was 256 QAM. Okay, that means bit rate will be high. Latency. Earlier the latency was minimum 100 millisecond, more and up to 1 second. Now it is below 10 millisecond. Okay. Latency means how your network is sensitive. We can say zero touch, no delay. When you want to access any service without any delay, it will be open. Then high capacity, already I told, per site it will accommodate with more than 1000 subscriber. High mobility. So earlier networks are designed, if a mobile moving around 100 km per hour, then only there all the services will access. But in case of 5G, up to 800 km per hour. If a mobile is moving around 800 km per hour, still you are not facing any problem with your service. It is designed for bullet train speed. Smart antenna technology. So earlier it was CISO, then MIMO 4. Now it is 64 by 64. 64 transmitter and 64 receiver. Such type of antenna we are deploying in 5G. And 5G speed already we tested and we achieve minimum speed of 1 Gbps. We'll show you also. Already we tested in Odisha also. Then radio access technology, you know, FDMA, TDMA, all the things are also SCFDMA are deployed in 5G. High edge cloud computing. So what we did to provide service for near to mobile, we are put multiple data center in various locations. In Odisha also, earlier in 2G and 3G, only one data center. But in case of 5G, to make latency less, we have 8 data center. So your mobile is very close to the data center, so definitely accessing time will reduce and speed will be increased. So there is a key difference between 4G and 5G. Earlier, in case of 4G, within 2500 megahertz were supported, but in case of 5G, no limitation. Any frequency can operate with 5G. Any frequency, no limitation. In case of 4G, that is at a time we can use only 20 megahertz, but in case of 5G, up to 1000 megahertz. Okay. In case of 4G, backhaul, yes, all are supported. That is fiber, microwave, UVR, and satellite. 5G also supported. Then different wireless technology for interconnectivity. Okay, that means 4G, 5G will connect it to 4G, 3G, 2G satellite. But in case of 4G, it will up to 2G, 3G, 4G, not satellite. Suppose Elon Musk tomorrow launch as a PSAT, satellite communication. So our 5G phone automatically access the satellite communication, no limitation, no need to change your handset. Then Open RAN. What is this? So that means data center in Japan, we want to access in India. That possible in case of 5G. No need to data center put in India. If data center is in US, that also operate in India, no problem. That support 5G. That type of technology it is. Then COTS hardware. What this? That means suppose as I told ki Nokia, Vodafone, Ericsson, they are providing the hardware. Okay, we have to purchase their software. But in the case of 5G, no, they will give us a hardware. So I am Geo, I will prepare my own software. No dependency upon the hardware vendor. That is very, very critical things to us to our mobile network. That's why earlier, if you demand any application, they took around 2 or 3 years. But nowadays, if Geo want to launch any application, so he will prepare his own software and run over their hardware. That is called COTS hardware. Okay, that means we are segregate hardware to software. Earlier it is bundle. That means if I am having the tower of Nokia, I have to purchase software from Nokia, I have to purchase hardware from Nokia. That dependency kill our technology. That's why India was the lowest of the mobile communication. Nowadays, India is the top of the pyramid. We are the best operator in the world. We are highest data consumption of the world. We ahead of China Mobile. Earlier China Mobile, but now with the highest data consumption in the world. Okay, if we think apart from India, rest of the country, the data consumption per user or per subscriber per day, per month 1 GB. But in India, per user per day 1 GB. Highest payload in India in the world. Then NEF, network function virtualization. In 5G, that is possible. Then, as I told, multiple MIMO means multiple high speed internet will access. So 5G support 32, 64 up to 64 MIMO technology 5G supported. Okay. IRAT. What is this? IRAT means suppose you are in 5G, but here there is poor coverage. So immediately your phone is hand over to your 5G, 4G. That is called IRAT. Okay. Beam farming. Suppose here is no crowded, but another location is high crowded. So antenna automatically move in air where the density of a user is high. Understood? Earlier, it was fixed. Whether there is user or not user, antenna was fixed. But nowadays, if subscriber moving towards different location, automatically our network, we can say antenna, means your network coverage automatically sweep towards the user. Where the density of user is high, our antenna automatically move according to the users. That is called beam farming. Then network slicing, what it mean? It means same pipe behave differently. What the meaning of this? There is a pipe for you. Suppose you want to make a voice call, data call, and different services. The pipe dimension automatically on air, it will be changing depending upon your requirement. That is called network slicing. Okay. That means same frequency behave differently. Sometimes it is backhaul, sometimes it is mobile access, sometimes it is geo fiber, sometimes it is satellite communication. Same pipe, same frequency behave differently. That is called network slicing. You see how the innovation is now going on. Same frequency behave differently. But earlier, if it is mobile communication, it is mobile communication. That is fixed. So we cannot reutilize. Nowadays, same frequency reutilize in different way if it is free. That means there is no ideal period for a frequency. Every time it is utilized. Then React Intelligent Controller. That means when you switch on your mobile, our technology will first read what type of subscriber is, what type of access he needs, whether it is a high-end subscriber or it is a WhatsApp subscriber or whether it is a voice call subscriber. Accordingly, the network will choose when you on the mobile phone. Accordingly, he will behave you. Okay, that means utilization of frequency is properly we are doing in the technology. Then VoNR, as you know, in 4G we have a voice call called VoLTE. In case of 5G, that is called VoNR, voice over new radio. So we are using EBS codec. That means our voice clarity of 5G will be better than 4G. Then speed of technology is more than 1 Gbps. Then 10 million devices per square kilometer, that is called capacity. Then switch to satellite services. So 5G is very compatible with all those technologies. Any technology you can want to communicate, so 5G will support. Your SIM will be support. Okay. Number of quality of services. In case of 4G, we have only 9 type of services. But in case of 5G, 256 type of services we can give. Suppose kid wants to a separate channel for mobile communication, we can provide you. So as I told, for different technology, there is different spectrum. In case of 4G, 850 megahertz, 1800 megahertz, 2300 megahertz, we have take the license for Geo. But in case of 5G, we have 2 license. One is 700 megahertz band and 3500 megahertz band. Okay. So as I told, network access no delay in case of 4G and 5G because of your latency. So in case of 5G, latency is only 1 millisecond. Okay. So as I know everything through POC. Okay. Proof of concept in Odisha. I was just spoke for POC. So this is DOT head, Subrat Pushti. He was with us in Soya University. We are set up a lab to test case for Geo. We have to prove whether we are achieving or not 1 Gbps. You see, in lab, there is a laptop. We put it the isolated technology. That means single user. And laptop is paired with our 5G technology. And the speed 1.3 Gbps. We achieve in Odisha, in Soya University. Okay. So in compared to real time, as it is when we tested the speed, we have to assume that there is a single user, because we have to test what is the peak speed. So when we are talking about peak speed, we have to connect a technology with a single user. So in single user, we achieve speed of 1.3 Gbps. Okay. In case of a 4G network, for common area, we achieve speed of 168.26 Mbps downlink and 24 Mbps in uplink. In case of 5G, already we launched. In launch environment, we achieve the speed of minimum 600 Mbps in DL and 37 Mbps in UL. This is all about my topic and my experience. Thank you all. If you have any query, so I am ready to answer you. Yes.
Actually, when we are using a mobile phone, sometimes we see LTE net.
Yes.
Like when the network is poor or something.
Yes.
We see LTE suddenly. Then
Yes.
again, when it goes back to normal, we see 5G or 4G.
Yeah, perfect.
So then what is that?
Yes, that is called IRAT, inter-network, inter-network changing. That means, I smartly speaking, if there is multiple number of sites, then only we can get the seamless coverage. Okay, so 5G will launch only 1 year. Until unless we put it the number of sites in compared to 4G, that number of sites in 5G, we can provide seamless coverage. So when you are moving forward from 4G to 5G or LTE to NR, that means certain places we don't have adequate 5G network. May it not because it is because of may we don't have some space or there is some requirement we put it a 5G. So I am talking about to KIT college. We demand for 10 sites, but we have only 4 5G sites. That's why, that means we have not sufficient network and sufficient tower to provide seamless coverage of a 5G. But this is 1 year launching. You know, just like a small child, So as you know, 4G we operated in 2017. Now it is 2025. That means 8 years. So now it is just a born baby. So after 1 to 2 years, so definitely seamlessly 5G network will be available. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. See, can you open my slide? I'll tell you. Just a second. See, in your Play Store, you download that's net velocity. Have you phone Android? No. So actually, iPhone restrict our application. So there is an application that is called net velocity. So anyone having Android phone? Yeah. You just go to Play Store. Please you come. Please come in Android. You just write down net velocity. Net velocity. Just install. Sorry. Just install. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Actually, Jio don't have 2G, 3G. We have only 4G, 5G. Yes. Actually. So, it is Jio SIM or Airtel SIM? Yes. If it is Airtel, it charges. Data consumption will be high. But for Jio, it is Jio application. Just see more. This is RSI. This is called signal strength. Okay. So it is minus 42, minus 128. Minus 42, minus 110 is the best. After minus 110, so I'll tell you. You see, here is minus 95. 1995. So I'll tell you. Yeah, very good question. Ki how to know what is the signal strength of this room? May it Airtel, may it Jio, maybe it Vodafone Idea. So for Jio, we have an application called Net Velocity. Through Net Velocity, so you have to open the Net Velocity. There just start bottom. If you start for 4G, 5G, 2G, 3G, so coverage is called RSRP. RS signal strength in our mobile technology called RSRP, reference signal received power. Reference signal received power. That means when we are putted RF frequency, we are operate through antenna. So we are editing a decibel unit. Okay, we are given power to our antenna. That antenna convert to your radio frequency. So radio frequency unit is in case of our mobile is dB, dBm, and dBi. Okay, so it is under dBm. So if it is value comes under minus 42, minus 110, we can say there is a good coverage. Okay, minus 110 to minus 115 average coverage. Minus 115 to minus 128 called poor coverage. Okay, for our network is design, it will operate voice up to minus 120 dBm. For data, minimum requirement is minus 110 dBm. If it is minus 1 and 2, 1 and 3, we can guarantee कि may you access our network for data or not. But for voice, up to minus 120 dBm. Very good question. Suppose you are moving a hilly area. The problem of in a hilly area that ki multiple signal you will be achieve in your mobile. Why? Because there is no dedicated signal. Okay, and in hilly area also we don't have sufficient tower also. So at that time, what happens? We have different frequency we are utilizing. One is 850 band, another is 1800 band, another is 2300 band. So 850 band is designed for up to 3 to 4 kilometer. That means in hill area, most of the location you will achieve 850 band. So in 850 band, we don't have sufficient frequency, only 10 megahertz frequency. So you are able to only make a voice call in hilly area. So as there is no number of multiple towers are there, so your mobile phone will capture only 850 band. So in 850 band, you make only a voice call, limited data call, and RSRP will be better. But due to number of signal are receiving your by your mobile phone, that is called quality of service is called SINR. I told RSRP, this is called your signal strength, and quality of signal strength is called SINR, signal to interference noise ratio. In hilly area, though there is very good coverage, but because of number of signals coming your mobile phone, so mobile phone will suffer with a quality of service. They call SINR. So for better throughput and better voice call, RSRP should be within 1110 dBm and SINR should be positive. But in hill area, most of the location you will get the negative. Negative means you will suffer with it low throughput. Okay. So the problem is that in hill area, signal will be hitted with one hill, reflected to another hill, reflection with another hill, then will it reach in your mobile phone. So in hilly area, it is challenging to meet customer design throughput or quality of service. This is the problem. So we are designing actually your mobile phone will dictate up to -40 through -144. 144 up to -144 your mobile phone will scan, but after 120, so it will not be it will not be provide service to you. So that's why we restrict up to -128. After -128 your phone will be no coverage mode. We are designing. So when you put the SIM card, automatically our parameters, our designs, or our threshold uploaded your mobile phone. That's why your SIM will operate according to your mobile. Correct? Yes. So that means up to -128, your phone will be dictated the coverage. After that, no coverage mode. Any more question? Acha. So actually for a OSI model, correct? Application layer, then session layer, presentation layer, then session layer, then transport, then network, data link, physical layer. Same scenario in case of, because this is for internet communication. Same also for this is also internet communication. Okay, but there is a TCP model. But in case of mobile communication, we follow both TCP as well as UDP. UDP. For a voice call, we follow UDP. For a data call, we follow TCP. Okay. Same scenario in case of mobile, we are saying RRC, NAS, PDCP, RLC, MAC, physical layer. Okay. So our frequency is our physical layer. We are put it antenna. That antenna rated with RSRP. That is our physical layer. Okay. So as you told ki how layer is working. So in case of mobile network, our physical layer is your frequency. Okay. After that, PDCP, RLC, starting is RRC. Initial when a mobile when your mobile is switched on, automatically your mobile has Qualcomm chip. You will scan the frequency. Okay. So that frequency, once it is scan the frequency, then he will read which SIM card I have. Where it is Geo SIM card. So in Geo we have 8. Actually, mobile phone will scan all the frequency available in the world. Okay, but it is under Geo SIM. So now phone will search which frequency my SIM card is. So as I told, for Geo You see, see. Suppose when you are purchase a Jio SIM card, the SIM card has configured with 850. Sorry. Yes. See, suppose you are having Jio SIM card and your mobile setting is LTE only. So your mobile phone first of all scan all the frequency, then Jio SIM will read 850, 1800, 23. Okay. So as you know, 850 lambda is very high. That's why your phone first clamp with 850. That means your mobile phone is latch on 850. Okay. But we are giving priority 2300. So after 850, now it switch over to 2300. Understand my point? First of all, your mobile phone will scan all the frequency. Then after scanning all the frequency, now your mobile phone move towards your SIM card. Now you want to read what are the frequency in the SIM card. Found 850, 1800, 2300. If it is Jio SIM. So as per power level, as you know, 850 lambda is very high and power is very high. Your mobile phone is first latch on 850. But we have put it, there is a priority 2300 as a 7, 1800 as a 6, 850 as a 5. So now phone is automatically hand over to 2300. Why? Because you see, what is my bandwidth? 40 megahertz. In case of 1800, 20 megahertz. In case of 850, 10 megahertz. So definitely high bandwidth means high speed. Speed is direct proportional to your bandwidth. Obviously, if road is very wide, so definitely freely you can move. Accordingly, so your phone first latch on 850, within fraction of second, your phone will hand over to 2300. Once 2300 RSRP, after 110 dBm, it will move forward to 1800. Once 1800 RSRP up to -115, it will hand over to 850. Accordingly, okay. So you see my architecture. See, now your mobile phone, it is under now Jio SIM. So once 850 band or a 2300 is latch, automatically it will sync with our corresponding BTS. Okay, in BTS we have MIV, Master Information Block. Understood? Let's suppose you qualify engineering. Now you decide ki I want to join in KIT college. This is primary synchronization. After getting confirmation from KIT, now you are ready to open the booklet. What should I do? So in my BTS, once you latch on my network, that is called MIB, Master Information Block. We have put it ki how you are scanning my frequency, what are the services you are available, everything you are downloading in your mobile phone. Okay. Accordingly, that is called procedure called mobile to tower. That is called NAS, non-accessible statum. That means already programming is written ki what to do. Accordingly, your phone is synced and access. Once it is ready, now your phone is getting LT or NR. Okay. Then only our quality of service. Number of quality of service. How much in 4G? 9. QCI 1, QCI 2, QCI 3, QCI 4, QCI 5, QCI 6, QCI 7, QCI 8, QCI 9. QCI 1 means vertical. QCI 2 means online game. QCI 3 means video call. QCI 4 means initial setup. QCI 5 means data call. QCI 9 means all services are defining. Now your phone is ready to start accessing the services. In case of 5G, 256 different type of services. You imagine. That means in case of a 5G, individual organization, we can provide individual service. Suppose KIT wants to well a service for KIT people only. So we can provide the service for KIT people only. When you switch on your mobile, all are Geo number. So we define ki 241 means you make a conference call. So automatically every people will be synced. Just like a radio service, FM radio. Such type of service in case of 5G. You got no? Okay, fine. Thank you. Yes. Yes. No, actually, so there's a blind feature in case of a mobile. Ki it will scan the RSRP, which is best. Automatically, it will be latch on this. See, when you switch on a mobile, your mobile will scan with and return what is the RSRP. Scan RSRP, which is the best. It will be latch on this. Okay. Suppose you are in this BTS and you are moving this BTS and you are moving away from this BTS and coming from another BTS. So definitely this serving RSRP will be reduced and the far end RSRP will be higher. So we are put at 3 dB. If this cell and this cell delta is 3 dB better, automatically it will be switch over. For switch over, you see that mechanism is implemented in here. See, every tower controlled through this. Every user also controlled through this. So BSC know about the tower, BSC know about the mobile phone. So there is an algorithm for BSC. There is an algorithm for individual mobile. So your mobile phone scan and every 100 millisecond your mobile phone sending the information where my serving cell, where my neighbor cell, where my serving cell, where my neighbor cell. Okay. Suppose your friend come from railway station. He don't know about Bhubaneswar. You are in KIT college. So definitely, yeah, I get down in railway station. So what to do? Yes, you come to Banibihar. Like this. Every time BSC is monitoring to your individual mobile. That's why. So BSC know when it will take the handover to this site. Because every time, every 100 millisecond, you are sending the measurement information. Okay? I am in KIT college. This is my serving site. RSRP, this is my neighbor set RSRP. So BSC will compare which is best trigger. Once trigger, automatically it will be hand over to this site to this site. Yes, only RSRP. So there is another funda RSRQ, but we are not putting RSRQ because RSRQ will be vary if number of users will increase that site. So RSRP is not a constant factor. Only constant factor is RSRP. That's why we are put RSRP. RSRQ is an element. Okay, but when a user increase, automatically that will vary. So variable factor we can put a constant factor. So RSRP is the only constant factor for every operator, for every network to put a handover. So if it is same technology, that is called handover. If same technology, lower technology, or same technology, higher technology, they call IRAT. Inter network, inter radio access technology. Inter radio access technology. If it is 4G to 5G, called IRAT. 5G to 4G, IRAT. 5G to 5G, handover. 4G to 4G, they call handover. Yes. Any more doubt? Yes. That's it. Oh, perfect. So, see, you are in Bhubaneswar, but you want to access Google server. So, Google server is in far end, in Singapore. So, how you will access? First of all, our data center in Bhubaneswar. They are called CDS. Okay, you put a request. I want to access access means .com. That is your access. Okay, so that will carry forward from Bhubaneswar to our Mumbai. Okay, so there is path, because when it will move from Bhubaneswar to Mumbai, so there's some path. There is no only air path. There is also fiber path. We are put fiber from Bhubaneswar to Kolkata to Nagpur to our Mumbai. So when you put it ki I want to access YouTube, so your path is from Bhubaneswar to Calcutta, from mobile to tower, tower to Bhubaneswar data center, Bhubaneswar data center to Calcutta, Calcutta to your Mumbai. Okay, how much time taken to travel from Bhubaneswar to Mumbai? That is called your latency. Understood? How much time it take to reach or to hit that server to display in your mobile, the time taken, that is called your latency. So in case of 2G, very high. In case of 3G, very less. In case of 4G, little less. But in case of 5G, zero. Why? Because so in case of 2G mobile, 3G mobile, so latency of mobile to tower is very high. Mobile itself is processing unit. That's why I told in case of fast session, in 5G handset, minimum 6 GB RAM, 256 memory, and there's a special modem inside the mobile. So your mobile, in case of 5G mobile, inside the communication of a mobile also very less. Okay, then your latency, then your request mobile to, I'll show you. You see. Because here it will reach there, then here, then here. This is Odisha network, then Mumbai. This is up to 4G. In case of 5G, nothing. No BSC, no MSC, nothing. Everything in the tower. Understood? Everything in the tower. That's why the time taken from tower to BSC is reduced. That's why latency is very, very less in case of your 5G, up to 10 millisecond. In case of 2G 1000 millisecond. In case of 3G 500 millisecond. In case of 4G within 100 millisecond. In case of 5G 10 millisecond. Every component we are put it in the tower itself. Thank you. Acha, very fine. See, I told you, signer should be positive. Okay. First, I told you the formula. SINR is equal to RSRP divided by I plus noise. Okay, I plus noise. So RSRP, you know ki, let's keep my RSRP is minus 90 divided by I interference, that the everywhere available. Then noise. What is noise? The combination of other signals. What do you mean? The combination of other signals. What do you mean? So suppose this is my mobile. Here there is 4 sides. Okay. So this phone will latch only single sector. Suppose there is 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, 4 side. So this mobile will at a time latch only 1 side. So this is called your serving side. This is your neighbor side. Okay. It has better coverage. That means in denominator, that is RSRP divided by I just cancel, everywhere noise is there, plus interference. RSRP of this side, RSRP of this side, RSRP of this side. That means when we are putting the power, so log of RSRP denominator divided by RSRP of all neighbor. Understood my point, na? So RSRP of serving cell divided by sum of 1, 2, 3. Okay. When we put it as a logarithm, that means log of RSRP serving minus log of RSRP of neighbors. Correct? Okay. In hill area, there is no better coverage, as I told. So in case of 3 sides, in case of hilly area, maybe 10 or 18 sides. Understood? In hilly area, suppose you are in Odisha, because of hilly area, may you receive signal of Kolkata, Jio. May you receive Kolkata of Jharkhand. May you receive RSRP of Bihar. Why? Because when a tower radiating the signal, it will hit on the this hill, then this hill up to 300 kilometer it can travel. Understood? So in case of hilly area, so Siner formula is that Siner is equal to log of RSRP of serving cell minus log of RSRP of sum of neighbor cell. So as I told, because of overshooting, RSRP of serving cell is very less. May it is minus x. Sorry, may it is x minus sum of all neighbors. So definitely this sum of neighbor better than this. Understood not? If serving cell power is less than that of neighbor cell power, so what the result? You understood? If serving cell RSRP is less than that of sum of neighbors, suppose you are single, we are three, we just make a fighting. So you know what the situation. Like this, serving cell RSRP is not actual RSRP, it is reflected RSRP. That means it is very poor. Understood na? So because of this, that's why if any area, multiple number of sites are coming under that area, definitely Siner will be very less. So that's why we are the engineers, we are making tests. They call dive test. We have 5 to 6 phones. Every day, our people who are in vehicle, they are just wandering, just putting the log file with just analysis. Where is the multiple number of signal are coming under. So we have the command, accordingly we are monitoring to minimize, because or another, just an example. This is a class, I am the single person. You just think I am the serving cell. Suppose now you're silently sitting. Suppose you start shouting. What will the result? My voice will not be audible. The result is called Siner. Simple. You are not audible, that is called Siner. That means what is my codec speed and what is your combination of codec speed. That result is called your Siner. So if dominating is always greater than that, that's why I call positive. If positive means your dominating RSRP is better than that of a sum of neighbors. That's why Siner is positive. That's why your better speed. If it is negative means definitely sum of all neighbor cells RSRP is greater than that of serving RSRP. That's why the quality of service is very poor. They call Siner. So every day we are just monitoring. We have 60 to 70 people every day. They are just doing that test. We are analyzing. We have automation. We have report. Everything is there. We are daily basis. We are monitoring. To avoid this problem, every day we are doing dive test. Today also we just dive test all golden routes from Nandanakanan to airport to Bapuji Nagar to AIMS hospital. If there is any interruption, any call drop, any throughput less, if any 5G to 4G, just someone told ki moving of 4G to 5G, we are ensuring. So we are the operator. Every day we are doing that activity. Lot of people are working on that. Yeah, welcome. Acha, thank you all. Since 16 years, we are working this network. Earlier, I was in Vodafone, 7 years. Now in Jio, 11 years. Total 16 to 17 years experience. Thank you all.
On the behalf, yes, sir, like I'll invite you. So on the behalf of Microwave Techniques and Theory Society, Antenna Propagation Society, and Census Council, so we thank you for your gracious presence. And sir, I also owe you an apology that the strength is less, but I can assure you that our strength is far more than you can see now. It is actually the Diwali season, so everyone is out of range, as you told now. So, sir, we have presented a certificate for you as well, and we will be presenting you as well. So, I guess certificate is here, or so, sir. It will take a bit time. So, by then, sir, we can take the photographs with our advisors, sir, and the excoms. Can we please come here? Okay. Thank you, sir, again for. Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay. Let them.
But today I received quality questions from your end.
Thank you, sir.
Many organizations I have already visited. For today, I received multiple quality of questions. Thank you.
And sir, can I make another request, sir? If you are willing, so we can organize one hands-on workshop or some kind of, because there are many enthusiasts about antennas and everything. So if possible, we can organize one workshop with you in our own like labs. We have multi-speciality labs over here in electronics building.
Okay, we will look after going to office.
Yes, sir.
I discuss with the HR.
Mhm.
So everything is there available. No problem.
Yes, sir.
But only if they allow, so definitely we will make a visit. No problem.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. हाँ फोटो है. Yes.